This week on The Fever, we're going to join Brice Bolden and friends on a trip of a lifetime with Broadview Hunting in New Zealand. It's going to be an action-packed episode you're not going to want to miss. Our first hunt will be with Cory Sanders as he tries to lay down a New Zealand red stag.
You got him, buddy. You got him.
He's going down. He's going down. I hit him right here. He's down. He's on his back. He's done.
How was that?
Really exciting.
Oh man, we come right up on him. We just come over this little knoll here. We could just see his antler tips in here. And he just got up and you stretched him out on the track. Man,
It's a tough one
close.
to go down.
What was our range there? 30 yards away. Nice.
Thanks.
Nice one.
Can't wait to go see him.
Yeah. Check him out. Look at that little wreck. How's that, buddy? You got
big.
yourself a beauty. Isn't he awesome?
Oh, it's nice.
Look
beautiful.
at all this. Look at that. Man.
Look at these big curls in here.
Yeah. Man, just
That
lift
is
him up
huge.
and turn him around. Look at that. He's got all covered in mud.
That's amazing. Hunt of a lifetime.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, these big curls coming back to his head on both sides. These crab claws in the front are really unique, and got this paddle here, these points coming off. Same on this side, and then just a big fan here, with a whole bunch of points here. Like, it's just unreal how much character he has. It's a big rush, and I would recommend anyone that loves hunting to come here and go after these red stags in the rut. Definitely.
Now we're going to catch up with Brice and friend Tim Lignew as he targets a great stag who they've titled Trixie.
The two together with that stump, the one on the right.
Yeah, the one on the right is Trixie. He's got that brow, his bottom tine that splits in three. Look how long his tines are.
I don't know, buddy. If you're looking for character, that's about everything.
Yeah, look at it now.
Yeah, there's a lot of points there.
Yeah, so he's left now, on
Yep.
the left up there. It's Trixie. The one on the right of the three. I'll get a range 200. So you know which one he is? He's the one directly in behind that one. Yeah, so he's the front one now.
All right.
So Trixie is about to come past the hut now, the muddy one. Yeah. Yep. No. I think they'll pop back around. Okay, he's going to come up to the goats now. You ready? You're on him? Muddy one, second one. Are you ready? Are you? Okay, you want to take him?
Second one?
Yeah.
No way, man. That thing is enormous. Enormous.
Brice Barry. Yeah.
Thanks.
No, well done.
Good guy.
That was
They all
teamwork.
came around like that.
That was teamwork, guys. That was just teamwork again to get
Must
that.
have been 30,000 inches of antler on that hillside at one time. Like, it was
Oh, it's just
ridiculous.
erupting.
He's bigger than I thought. He is way bigger than I thought.
Oh yeah.
I think you're going to be so freaked out when you walk up to him. I'm serious. I know you were watching him through the spotting scope and everything and through your own rifle scope, but I think once you get up there and see how big he really is, you smashed him.
Thanks,
That's
Brice.
a tank.
Thanks for hooking us up with Barry. Barry, this has been unbelievable.
Oh yeah, it's been awesome.
Unbelievable. Broadview Hunting, New Zealand. A
Within
Canadian
reach.
boy from Alberta who didn't get out of the province to hunt, and
Yeah.
dream come true. I mean, you got to get out of your element, you got to get out of your country, and you got to experience some of these animals. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, life-changing. And it's within reach, but beyond belief.
Well, guys, again, a lot of handshaking, but I got to do it again.
Yeah.
Thanks, Barry, Brice.
What a beautiful, beautiful stag.
Yeah, just can you say just fortunate to be blessed to be in New Zealand, you know, to have the opportunity to come and as a hunter just go out of your element and go chase animals somewhere else. Animals that turn your crank.
Yeah.
Red stags turn my crank, and yeah, and this one Barry's looked at a lot of stags with us, or we've been looking at a lot of stags with you.
Yeah.
And they're all good.
He's a beauty.
They're all good.
Oh,
Yeah.
he is a beautiful red stag and an exciting hunt.
Yeah.
We worked at it. We did a bit of running, quite a bit of climbing, and it all worked out in the end.
Look at him.
Yeah,
Just
I couldn't be
nice.
happier. Yeah.
The Fever is brought to you by Stampede Toyota, APA Archery, PJ Trailers, Stealth Cam Digital Scouting Cameras, Traeger Wood-Fired Grills, Vortex Optics, Affordable Hydrovac, K&K Food Liners, Al's Hot Shot and Trucking Services, Domax Construction Equipment, Smith Game Calls, and these other fine partners. This segment of The Fever is brought to you by Stampede Toyota. This segment is brought to you by Al's Hot Shot and Trucking Services and Affordable Hydrovac. Next up is Ryan Pearson, who's trying to harvest his first ever red stag.
I can still see his antlers just to the left of the toys. See his antlers over the hill?
He's gonna
Do you want to get on down on the log?
get down. Yeah, he's gonna come down here.
Those stags just went over the hill, but there's two more just coming through. See those two on the ridge?
Yep.
They're just walking. It's that same two that have been together. That's him.
That's him?
The one on the left. Can you see him?
Go down there. Yeah, go get steady on that log.
Yeah.
The one on the bottom. He's the stag on the bottom.
150 yards.
50 yards.
Yep. Take him. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Get him again.
Yes.
Yeah, buddy!
Nice.
He's a beauty.
He is nice.
Nice shooting.
That stag down back there was 50 yards this morning, and I blew it and missed it with the arrow. So we have now come around and we found him again. So it is karma that he's there, and couldn't happen better.
Didn't miss him this time.
So meant to be.
No,
Close the deal. No way.
Well, Ryan, we got him, buddy.
We did.
You've worked hard for it, and you've earned it, and
worked
you've
hard
got
for
him. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Had a wonderful morning. We had him up close, and luck didn't go our way, but we ended up getting outsmarting him, and here he is. And this is awesome. Yeah, I can't thank you enough, man. That's awesome. Yeah, it's.
My pleasure, Ryan. It was.
I mean, what can you say about Broadview Hunting? It's this. I mean, it's this. It's unreal.
Now let's join Scott Lesack on his quest for a fallow deer.
Got it, buddy. Cory. God. Oh, perfect. That's nice. Perfect. It's everything you wanted, eh? This is my bucket list animal. Top number one in the world I wanted to shoot. And talking to Brice, quite a while now. And I'm just so pumped right now. I don't got many words. This thing's absolutely beautiful. Well, cool stuff in there. Yeah, he's got some crab claws there. Huge palms. He's tall. Oh wow. Oh. Yeah, there we go.
This segment is brought to you by StealthCam digital scouting cameras and Domax construction equipment.
This is a shed from Samba. He's a little deformed on the bottom here, but that shows potential with the size of his coronet there. This is a quite interesting antler. They can, it has no soft core, so you can actually carve it for samurai swords right to the middle, so they can carve patterns and pictures in there. There's no soft center on it.
So it's a solid
It's sought
bone.
after.
It's
Yeah.
not porous like a lot of antler. And sambar are one of the most secretive stags that you can take, and there's only a very few places in the world you can take them, and you do have some dandies here at Broadview, don't you?
Sure do.
Well, we had a little bit of a rodeo here this morning. I could hear this crashing in the woods up in here. So I climbed up this mountainside, and inside here was a great big, it's like a 500+ inch stag with a huge drop tine. He was all tangled up in this supplejack vine. This supplejack vine, when it's young and green, it's lush. It's almost like a cucumber. It's full of moisture. They can eat it. But when it dries just like rope or a root. And it gives life to these stags in the dry season sometimes. But when it's after, it can bring death. They get tangled up in it and bury. You can see. How many times have you seen this happen?
Oh, it does happen, and it's a scary situation when it does, because what they do is they come and rub on these trees trying to stain up their antlers more, and they get a tine through here and it gets a little tangled, and they rub a little more and it ends up a braid. Yeah.
Wound right in like that.
And this guy, he just had, 8 or 10 vines wrapped tight. He wasn't getting out, so.
Just shredded them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we managed to get the knife and cut some vines and cut them free. So I appreciate you. Lucky you're in the right place and saw him, buddy. Yeah.
These things happen for a reason.
Yeah,
It's
so-
just very fortunate we were able to get this stag. Hopefully he'll survive that and be saved, because
Yeah, it was a good
Yeah.
feeling to be able to let him free and
it is.
see
Yeah,
him
and it'd
go.
be a tragedy to lose a beautiful stag like that. When
Yeah,
the circle of life, eh?
yeah.
I didn't think animals existed like that.
World record? What is it?
Number one in the world.
Number one in the world. What do you think he stretched the tape to?
We measured him out, 751.
751 inches. Look at the size of this thing.
Yeah.
Creature.
This segment of The Fever is brought to you by PJ Trailers in Nisku, Alberta.
He's just cut through.
Okay, I see. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
coming out.
yeah. Can you see? He's on the road now.
He's gonna get our wind, man.
Yeah.
If we get onto these trees, while his back is to us, I can get a rest and maybe hammer him. He's gonna smell us. Dude, he's gonna go in the woods. And
Let's move in fast and try.
let's rock.
Okay. He's 50 yards.
Yonder. I'm gonna take him. You on him?
Okay, take him. No.
Dude,
Nice
we
one,
got
buddy.
him.
Oh man.
He's rolling around a bit there. We got him. I thought he was gonna for sure wind us, because he just kept going away and going away.
know.
The wind was gonna take to him. He'd have been two body lengths and he'd have been gone.
You just got him in the last minute. Nice work. Nice one.
This is an enormous boar for here in New Zealand. This guy was so excited when we saw him. That's a big pig. You can see his cutters from 150 yards away.
You got yourself a nice ball there, my man. Oh,
There's a lot of hog hunters out there that are jealous right now, I'll tell you that. On this island, because that's about as big as they get.
holy, he's a good pig.
Oh, is he ever big?
Dude.
No way!
Look at the size of those tusks, man.
Oh, is he ever big?
Oh man, his tusks are good on that side too.
Holy.
Smokes.
Look at the cutters on that thing. Holy moly. Absolutely as big as they get. Sweet buddy.
Nice one, buddy. You got a beauty. He's awesome.
The Fever is brought to you by Stampede Toyota, APA Archery, PJ Trailers, Stealth Cam Digital Scouting Cameras, Traeger Wood-Fired Grills, Vortex Optics, Affordable Hydrovac, K&K Food Liners, Al's Hot Shot and Trucking Services, Domax Construction Equipment, Smith Game Calls, and these other fine partners. For more on The Fever, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.